What is up, crypto hackers? Welcome back to another episode of Hack Crypto, where we hack all of our Metaverse, NFT, and crypto education. If you guys are brand new here, be sure to be subscribed with notification bell on if you are interested in this space. Also, slap a like on this video. It helps get the video out to more people. That is the number one thing that can help support the channel. Now, on this episode, I'm going to be going over some news and updates. I'm going to be talking about the Web3 Influencer Awards that yours truly is nominated for again, that I'm really stoked to be nominated for. I want to talk about some of the conference updates that are coming. I went to Lisbon for a Web Summit and we had a booth there for Sandstorm. We were a featured startup in their beta program, meaning that I believe you've raised over $1 million is the beta benchmark that they have. And that was such a cool conference, 70,000 people, and I'm going to dive into that. First and foremost, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that's been watching this channel for either many years now or just a couple months now. Everybody here is welcome, and thank you so much for sticking around and being part of the Hack Crypto community and hacking your crypto education in every which way. Being nominated for the Web3 Influencer Awards, formerly, I believe, the Crypto Influencer Awards, it is a very big honor and just validator for me to keep making content and doing the best I can to deliver content about everything that's going on in the space, as well as the best projects that I can find, as well as Sandstorm that I'm building. So I think that it's really cool and a validation point for me. So thank you so much for that nomination. Now, there is a vote that takes place, and I'm going to be on a panel at Decentraland in Miami again this year. This is the award from 2021 for the Blockchain Influencer Awards. It's been changed to the Web3 Influencer Awards, and I went head to head and eventually tied with my man Crypto Stash. So this is like a shared belt. You never reached out to me, Stash, to send it to you, to share the love, but ultimately this one's for both Stash and me. And it was such a fun time to do a live stream there on stage with Ben Armstrong and Jay Chains, Crypto Blood, and it was just such a great around the blockchain conversation there. I think Rice Crypto was on stage too, but really cool event. Adam Charles has been putting it on for a long time, sort of the icon around the crypto influencer community. So this is a really cool and fun little award ceremony that he's been running for a while. You can see the belt has like all these cool emblems on it and not too many fingerprints on this one, but this time it is going to be for the Gamefi / Meta channel of the year. So super excited to be nominated for it. Hopefully I can bring home another one of these bad boys, but otherwise Stash totally should get it. There's a couple of other people that are nominated, and win or lose, it doesn't matter. It's literally a fun game, and I got this one, so it's fun to have up on the wall. And definitely check out the link in the description below so you guys can give me a vote on that one. Also, there's so many cool creators on there. There's even a new section that's the micros, and my man Seth Estrada's in there. And there's so many great creators that I've had here on the channel. If you have not checked out that playlist on the Hack Crypto channel of all the interviews with creators over the past couple of years, many of them are nominated. Definitely check that out as well. In addition to being nominated for the 2022 awards, I'm really excited for the upcoming conferences and the previous conferences that I've gone to. Web Summit in Portugal was awesome. Went there for a week. Crushed it for 3 days at Web Summit, talked to incredible brands. Studios were literally coming up to us about Sandstorm and saying like, hey, we have profiles, showcase our profile here because there's so many people here and we love what you guys are doing. And it was such a good feedback loop of the studios that had literally found work on the marketplace of Sandstorm. From brands that had been putting proposals in. And it was just so cool to see them in person, meet people, studios from Turkey, from India, all over the world. And it was just a lot of fun to see that Europe is such a thriving virtual world culture, like so many different companies that are trying to get into the space and so many different builders that are creating on Sandstorm in the space that were there IRL at Web Summit. Now, part of the team went to Blendercon. It was really cool. We had a booth there. We sponsored Blendercon. And if you're not familiar with Blender, it's like a 3D software that's really cool. That's how a lot of people create assets for these different virtual worlds. For example, Decentraland, one of the more popular ones, is really focused on Blender. and the file formats there. TCG World is also focused on Blender. Space is focused on Blender, and Immersed is going to be focused on Blender as well. So Blender's a really great tool. We sponsored their conference and had a booth there, or a table, and signed up a ton of really cool builders and a lot of great conversations there. So as I mentioned before, I'm going to be doing Decentral in Miami for the Blockchain Influencer Awards, now the Web3 Influencer Awards. Going to be part of that again this year. Really excited to see how Decentral has grown. Justin over there has crushed it with the organization. Showed us some of the 3D models that look really sick with the stage and everything like that are all set up. I was suggesting he should import those models into a Metaverse. We'll see what happens there. But ultimately, I'm stoked to go to Miami again for Decentral. Being there, I think for the first inaugural one was really cool. And I think they did Austin last year, but really excited to go back to Miami for that one. In January, doing CES, Sandstorm will have a booth there. The team will be there, and we're going to be doing a lot of really cool activations at CES this year to not only get in front of some of the brands that we've met with that are going to be there in advance, but also some of the builders that are going to be there are really, really fun to talk to about this stuff. I mean, cutting edge technology being created in these worlds, and a lot of fun coming from CES. ImmerseCon is coming in February. Our partner Immersed is like the work metaverse through Oculus, and we are working with them to co-host an event in Austin in February. Really excited for that. That's going to be really cool. We're going to be working with the brands there to help get them onboarded into Immersed. So we went over the Web3 Influencer Awards, link in the description below so you guys can check that out. Vote for your favorite crypto influencers or Web3 influencers on there. A lot of great creators on there. Vote for all of them. Definitely show me some love, hopefully on the vote. And secondly, conferences, Web Summit, BCon, CES coming, Decentral that I'm going to be at later on this month, and ultimately ImmerseCon in February. Many more conferences next year, but those are the immediate ones that myself as well as Sandstorm will have a presence at. Leave that vote for the Web3 Influencer Awards below, and maybe we can bring home another one of these belts, guys, and we can maybe plaster it up on the wall back here. That is it for this episode. Leave a like on this video. See you on the next episode here on Hack Crypto.